Need to get it. It's John, it's the Hall of Fame. Oh gosh. That one got me. I call it the Bears' brotherly love. It's hard because that team was so young when they got together, and they kind of grew up together, and they loved each other, and they played for love and no money, and the sport of it, and they really played football. So they kind of like fell in love with each other, and they stayed in love, and that's what I love. Steve was like their team captain kind of behind the scenes, and they all respected him and appreciated him, and they still do. So that's the best part of all this, is seeing that love stay intact, and how it's just been great. And then the Hall of Fame is an even smaller, tighter club of that kind of love, which I am just so blessed to be a part of. I'm going to be a Hall of Fame widow, which is part of that family. And I'm just happy and blessed to be part of that 85 Bears team, the best team that ever played the game. And then in the Hall of Fame, we have more Bears in the Hall than any other team. And if you like stats, I got some good ones for you. There's 200 million professional ballers in the world. Only 378 in the Hall of Fame. Steve's number 376, but there's only 182 alive. That is a super small club, and I love it.
That is awesome. As he's battled ALS, what about that has made him even more of a Hall of Famer in your eyes?
Because because a lot of people don't want to go on the ventilator and they just give up. But he wants to fight, and he's fighting for awareness. He's fighting for others. No one wants to live like this. He's fighting for everybody else, and that's amazing. Just like he did in football, just like he did in wrestling. It wasn't just for him. He was a team. It was a team effort, and he did it for the whole team. And he wrestled for that whole organization. He's a giver, and that's why he's so loved, because it wasn't just his professional prowess, it's because who he is as a man.
What has the fan support been like as this day is coming? What have your interactions been like? Bears fans have no chill. They are right there.
Let me tell you what, Steve, before he couldn't speak anymore, I asked him, babe, they're ready for a Mongo speech, right? But I know it doesn't have it in him anymore. So he got 2 sentences out, and this is what he said: "Hello, Chicago. Thank you, Chicago. Without these fans, we wouldn't be here. Like, they're the best fans ever." And so when they heard about the Hall, everyone's so excited, and they're gonna have a block party here that day, that Sunday, or that Saturday, the 3rd. Block party, fans are welcome, open to the public. It's gonna be hot dogs and bring your own alcohol, and just have a big block party for the fans out here, the ones that can't go to Canton. So yeah, and so that's Saturday. Me and Jim Porter, the president, and Macy, and Jimbo Covert, and Richard Dent, and maybe McMahon are gonna fly in on the private jet and present Steve with his bust and his jacket, and it's just gonna be a fan-friendly day.
What have you learned about him over these last 7 years?
He's just the toughest, most sweetest, most awesome man I've ever known in my life. So just his mental toughness, his amazing attitude. Like, I would be so upset with the situation, and he's just, when I wake up and I'm torn down by the world, and I look at him and he smiles at me, what do I have to worry about?
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.